Hello everyone, hope you're well, and welcome to the last video of the course. That's right, you finished the course. So now you have all the tools to succeed not only in this market but in any market. So I'd like to conclude this course with this video where I will be giving you a lot of advice that I wish I had given to me when I was first starting out or when I was an intermediate trader. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, so the first piece of advice is they're all important. They're not numbered by order of importance or anything. They're all very, very, very important. Do not overtrade. That's the first advice. Let me write this down. I'm going to write them all here. Do not overtrade. Just don't go straight to the market and dump all your money in and start doing 20, 30 trades a day. You know, I go a lot of days without a single trade. I go a week without a single trade, but then a perfect setup comes up and I make a trade where I make more money in that trade than most traders make in 30 trades together. And I'm not talking about monetary wise, I'm talking about percentage wise, because obviously it's unfair to compare balances. So I'm comparing only percentage wise. This market is open 24/7. You don't need to overtrade, or in this note, you don't need to FOMO. So that's rule number 2. Control your emotions. No FOMO. There's no chasing the green candles here, guys. You already know better than that. If you've been following me, you know how much of an advocate of not doing this I am. So please, please do not chase the green candles. Nothing good can come out of it, only pain. Control your emotions when you're trading. You can't be emotionally attached to any coin. You can't be thinking that this coin will come back to the century price. No, 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 no. Which brings me to the third point. Use stop losses. This one's a very, very important one. You're going to learn this. I'm 100% sure. You know why? Because you're going to learn this the easy or the hard way. Stop loss. It doesn't matter if you take my advice now. I guarantee that you will be using stop losses. It's a matter of time. It's just a matter if you want to learn right away and start using stop losses starting today, or do you want to learn, 3 or 4 months down the line when you've lost countless amounts of money because you didn't put a stop loss. So it's up to you, so I'm not going to pressure you on this one. Fourth, risk management. Please, please manage your risk. Don't put, 30 or 40% of your account balance on a trade. Keep your position sizes small so that you can ladder your way in. So you can buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, and sell here, sell here, sell here, sell there. Don't put everything on your buy and don't sell everything on your sell. If you have $20,000, don't put 20,000 buying and then 20,000 selling. So you buy first 2.5, then 5, and then another 5, and then another 5, and then another 2.5, for example. And then you sell it in chunks as well. That way you're constantly minimizing your risk. And that's proper risk management. Second part of risk management, which we're going to call this RM for risk management, monitoring. You must be monitoring your trades. I don't care if it hurts. I understand that if you just had a $1,000, $2,000 loss, you don't want to be looking at that trade. You don't want to even remember that that trade existed. But it's the losses that makes us, guys. Okay? If you want to be a full-time trader that you can trade this on the go wherever you are in this world, you must accept and embrace your losses. Don't be like everyone else and just forget the losses. Be like the true professionals and learn from your losses. You have to note why you entered this trade, right? If the trade came out successful, was it because of your reasons that you made money? That's what you have to always be analyzing. Or were you flawed in your reason, in your logical thinking? Were you flawed? Were you lucky? Has this happened before and were you right? You have to keep your own database and nobody else can do it for you. My database is super, super important to me. I have a database of every single trade that I've ever taken on this market. Thousands, all in an Excel spreadsheet. I write there my entry point, my exit, why did I enter this trade, how long was I in there, what made me leave, what are my targets, what's my stop loss. I don't leave anything to chance, especially in this market, and neither should you. Learn to appreciate your losses for what they are and learn that they make you the trader that you will be today. Cut your losses and let your winners go. So that's advice number 6. Be ruthless with your losses, not with your wins. So what does this mean? This means when you're trading, A very, very amateur mistake, and this is seen on any market, forex, crypto, penny stocks, anywhere that I've ever been, is the amateurs will be quick to stop a trade in a profit, but will let the losers ride. Okay? You should be doing the opposite of that. You should be ruthless with your losses. So if a trade is not going in your favor, stop it. Just stop it. I know it hurts. Just hit that button, stop that trade. And if the trade is going in your favor, let it ride. Okay? Don't be too afraid to let it ride. Don't cut your earnings small. Take some profit and let it ride. Just because you're up 0.5%, don't cash out immediately 100% of your position. If anything, do that with your losses. Another advice, read. Feel free to ask me. I have read over 100 books on trading and market psychology. Read. If reading is not your thing, watch YouTube videos. Watch other analysts, watch other traders, especially the ones that fully explain their thought and their reasoning behind each trade. Follow them, learn from them. And last advice, if you are too concerned with your trades and it's making you nervous, you put too much money on it. So this goes with don't invest more than you're willing to lose, but in here is don't trade more than you're willing to lose. If you just took a trade, right, and you can't stop thinking about it and you constantly check in your chart, say it's a swing trade, say it's something that you plan on holding for, a couple hours or a couple days. If you are too concerned and you're always going over your chart, that is likely the case that you put too much money on your trade. You have stop losses. So before you enter the trade, you already know what's the maximum loss. Even after that, you're still too concerned with your trade, then that means that you just put way too money on that trade and you should reconsider your position size. Alright, so now that everything is done, I want you to understand that although I may sound aggressive, this is all tough love, guys. Believe me when I say that I wish you and everyone all the success in the world. The reason this course was so intense in terms of no dull moments and no jokes or icebreakers is because of two things. One, you paid good money for this content. Therefore, not one joke will be made here because this is no laughing matter. Not when there is money and education involved. Second reason, time wasting. I value my time at a very, very high level. Therefore, because I value my time in such a way, I value yours in the exact same way. I want to give you one last advice, and it is related to pretty much everything but trading. Enjoy life. Time is our most precious asset. Stop worrying about small things because 99% of things us humans worry about are absolutely not worth our time. Focus on what matters and don't take everything so seriously. Alright guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this course. Feel free to jump on the chat, introduce yourself, get to know everyone that is there. I am a whole lot more active on the Telegram chat than I am on Instagram for obvious reasons. If you enjoyed the quality of this course, let me know about it. If there were things you believe I did wrong, let me know about it. If you believe it absolutely sucked, which I find hard to believe, still let me know about it. Your feedback is very much appreciated. Take care guys, and as always, safe trading.